When Christopher was younger, a lot of his behaviors were very extreme. He would tantrum a lot. He would chew through things he shouldn't chew through, like power cords. He would chew a hole through his stroller, his seat belt in his car, his car seat. He wouldn't sleep well. He was a fussy eater.
The other thing that really worried us is that Chris never attempted to use any words or mimic any sounds, and we found this very unusual, and we knew that something needed to be investigated.
When we first started noticing things wrong with Megan was when she was about 2, and when she was in a daycare setting. We noticed in particular she was extremely anxious around other children, would run to the other side of the room when there's play, group play going on. And also what we also noticed as well is her particular hypersensitivity to noise. Other children screaming, for example. She'd have a very hard time with that.
I say he's a man on a mission. He gets so into something when he's actually doing it that it doesn't matter what's going on around him. A bomb could go off and he wouldn't notice it because he's so into what he's doing. The other thing is, because he's nonverbal, if he wants me to do something like he does now, he'll take me to whatever the object is, whatever he wants me to go to, so that I'll get it for him or I'll do what it is he wants me to do.
What do you see? Do you hear an airplane?
I'm fairly certain that he sees and hears things that we do not. And he's gesturing to things that he quite obviously sees, but I do not. But he does have a great sort of visual and hearing acuity for things like airplanes going by and you know, recognizing the sound of a truck way off and things like that. It's like he can't filter out any sounds.
The water play goes on endlessly. If I need to do something, if I need to cook, I can set him up with water and he'll play for an hour. I think he's watching the colors of the water. I'm not sure what he's watching. I'm not in his mind and I don't know why it is that he needs to do it, but as a mother I can see that Cody really needs to do that for some reason.
One of the characteristics of children with autism, I think, is they like to line things up precisely. And Jared's very much likes to do this. Whether it's his Lego blocks, whether it's dishes on the kitchen table, whether it's shoes at the front door, he lines everything up. When Jared was 4, I had my first dinner party since he was born. It was very important to me. All my friends are sitting in a big semicircle here in the living room, and they have their legs crossed. Well, Jared heard the noise, came out of his bedroom, and he was about knee-high too. Walked around, lifted everybody's leg gently, stuck their knees together, walked around all 12 people, checked out his handiwork, everything's lined up, and went back to bed.
If you're the parent of a child with autism, some of the stories you've just heard may sound familiar, or they may not. One of the first things you will learn is that, just like any other kid, each child with autism is unique, with his or her own gifts and challenges.